So as we start this meditation, I invite you to sit in a way that feels comfortable for you. And maybe you'd like to start by taking a couple of deeper breaths than what you would do normally. Just breathing in and breathing out. And then see if you can allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. And not trying to alter or change. And not judging in any way. But just noticing. Noticing the breath. Noticing the way it moves through our body. Noticing where we feel that breath in our body. And if any thoughts come into your mind, again, see if you can approach them with non-judgement. Be curious as to where the mind wanders to, with a sense of awareness of how the mind wanders and how it's natural that it does that. But seeing if you can bring your focus back to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. I invite you just to bring a bit of awareness to your body, focusing on your feet and noticing how they feel. Are they warm or are they cold? Do they feel tired or worn out? And just seeing if you can let them relax. Let them go a bit heavy. And just with a sense of curiosity, maybe see if you can extend some gratitude towards your feet. Grateful for the places that they have walked. How your feet ground you to the earth. And not judging or putting a sense of like or dislike to our feet. More just practicing that noticing, that awareness, and extending that gratitude. And now seeing if you can bring your focus up to your legs. Again, that noticing. Noticing maybe where they're resting. noticing any tension, and seeing if you can relax them, let them go a little bit heavy. And showing that gratitude to your legs, the places that they have walked, how they have held you, the strength that you have within them. And as we extend this gratitude, just noticing if there's any resistance to that. Sometimes there can be parts of our body that we don't like or that we judge. And maybe just noticing that and being aware of it, but not getting caught up in the like or dislike, almost as if we take a step back from it. So feeling our legs all the way down to our feet, just a little bit more relaxed maybe. And seeing if we can bring our focus, our attention up to our torso, our stomach and our back and our chest. Again, just noticing how they feel. What they are resting against. Noticing any comfort or discomfort. And again, seeing if we can extend some gratitude. And an acknowledgement of all the work that our torso does, the strength of our back, the breath through the chest, how things like our stomach nourishes our body and keeps us fueled for all the things that we wish to do and able to do. Again, noticing any resistance to that. Not judging it, but just noticing. And if your mind wanders, as invariably minds do, I invite you just to bring your focus back to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And seeing if we can bring our focus, our attention to our shoulders, our arms down to our hands. Again, practicing that noticing. That awareness of how they feel. letting those muscles relax just ever so slightly if we can. Showing gratitude for our arms, our shoulders and our hands. The things that we have held. The loved ones that we have hugged. The comfort we have got from the touch of another human. The connection and sense of belonging when we hold hands. Appreciating the gift that our body gives us. Not only for ourselves, but for the connection with others. Acknowledging and accepting our body just as it is. For all its wonder, all the gifts that it shares with us. And bringing our focus, our attention up through the neck and the face and the head. Again, noticing how it feels. Any tension maybe that we are holding in the neck or the jaw or the forehead around the eyes. Just seeing if we can let it soften ever so slightly. Whether we can invite some relaxation. Noticing any resistance, noticing any wandering of the mind, but bringing the focus back to the body. And extending some gratitude to our neck and our face and our head, for our eyes, all the wonderful things we have seen, for our smile that we have been able to share with others. All the wonderful things that we have heard. And maybe even the more difficult things that we've had to hear or had to see. Knowing that our senses have only tried to guide us to the truth. And despite those terrible things, we have continued. And extending that whole gratitude to the whole of the body. For the way it has supported us. How it has enabled us how it has protected us. And with that sense of gratitude, we can allow it a moment just to be, to soften, even if it's only ever so slightly into relaxation, but just as a token of our thanks for all its wonder. And we see if we can feel the whole body now just that little bit more relaxed as we just breathe in and breathe out. As we feel that gratitude not only in our mind and our thoughts, but throughout our whole body. Just breathing in and breathing out. And just as we come to the end of this practice, just being aware of where we are, where we are sitting, of sounds around us, as we bring this meditation to a close.